Hi all, welcome to my channel. Today we are in day 6 and session 2.0. So today we are going to see the overview of special data types in Spark. In previous sessions we have seen the basic data types in Spark like integer, string, boolean, float, date, timestamp, etc. So today we are going to see about the special data types. What are the special data types in Spark is like array, struct and map. So Python data structures such as list and dict can be implicitly converted to a Spark array and map respectively. So list is nothing but an array here and dict is nothing but a map here. So let's in today's session we will see in detail only about the array data type columns in a Spark data frame. So let's see, we'll have one user data here. So I'm importing in a date time for supporting an date fields. Then I have a user which is nothing but a list of dict values. So in the first dict I will have the user details like id, name, and also I have an field like phone number which is nothing but an list of string inside that. So this is nothing but an array here. We are referring as an array. So inside the phone number I have a list and I have a string of two phone numbers value inside it. And also I have an other columns like is customer is true and amount paid is 1000.55, and the customer form is nothing but a date field and the last timestamp is nothing but a timestamp field. And then like I will have a multiple dictionary values inside this list. So user is nothing but a list contains a dictionary and each dict contains several attributes. One of them is a phone number and phone number is a list here. Now let's see how to create a data frame. So we already have seen how to create a data frame from a data file. So from pyspark.sql import row. So row is one of the easiest way. Then user df, which is nothing but which is equal to spark.create data frame. I'm using a list comprehension here for user in users. I'm creating a row star user. In previous sessions, we have seen why we are using a star user. If you have not seen, please watch the previous videos. So let's see how the data types has been came here. So IDs came as a long and name is come as a string. If you see the phone number which is coming as an array, inside the phone number the element, right, the each element which is coming as a string here. And then we have an is customer is boolean and amount is double and the other date and timestamp fields we have. Let's say the phone number is a type of an array and each element in an array is a type of a string. The user df dot select id comma phone number dot show and truncate which is equal to false. So if you see, I'm trying to select an id column and phone numbers column from the user underscore df, the whatever the data frame we have created, and I'm doing a show truncate which is equal to false so that I can able to see the full value of the column. So I'm getting an id and phone numbers. I'm just printing some sample IDs here. So ID 1 which has a phone number which is nothing but a list of two phone numbers, and ID 2 is also having a list of two phone numbers, and ID 3 is having a null value, it's not having any phone number. ID 4 which is having a list of one phone number. So I'm trying to cover different varieties here. And then if we try to do a user underscore df dot d types, I'm getting an so d types will return a list of tuples. So I will get a column and a data type here. So id is begin, I'm getting a name is I'm getting as a string, and if you see the phone number I'm getting as an array of string. Then to get the phone number into an individual record, so we can use an explode function. Let's say in the previous if you simply print the df, you can able to see the both the phone numbers are coming in a single row. If you want the phone numbers to be exploded in an as an individual rows, what we have to do, we have to use an explode function here. From pyspark.sql functions import explode. So user underscore underscore df is a data frame what we have. I'm creating a new column with column phone underscore number using an explode phone underscore numbers column. So phone underscore numbers is which having a list of string values, and then I'm dropping an phone numbers column and I'm trying to show the value here. So if you see the result how it will be looks like, so I will have an for an row id 1. Previously I have only one row with an four numbers in a list of array. So now if you see I have an two rows with the user id is 1. So first row 1 with query, and I will get the one first phone number here, and another row will be get created with an user id is 1 and query, and another phone number will come here. If you see the phone row, the id 4, which will have only one phone number, so that only one row will come. For that id 3 won't come as a result here because it is not having any phone number. The phone number value is null, so that then id 3 will be missed if you are using an explode here. Also there is an let's say in this previous example using an explode, we are making the phone numbers into different rows. Let's say I want only one row for an id, but in two different columns if I want to get the phone numbers, we can use the following way. We can also segregate the phone numbers as a home and mobile numbers based on the array position. Let's say the array 0 position is a mobile number and 1 position is a home number. For this we have to first import the from pyspark.sql.functions import call user underscore df dot select. I'm selecting an id column first here, then I'm selecting a column of phone numbers, and the array position 0 I'm aliasing that as a mobile, and array position 1 I'm aliasing that as a home. Then I'm trying to show the result. If you see here id 1 I'm getting only one row, and instead of the phone number I'm getting a mobile and home number, and other values are separated here. If you see the id 3 which is not missed here, instead of that we will get the null values here. If you see the id 4 we are having only the mobile number, so that number will come, and home number will come as a null. So we have one more function in explode, which is nothing but from pyspark.sql functions import explode underscore outer. So what is the difference between explode and explode outer is explode will eliminate the null values, explode outer will include the null values as well. If you see I'm trying to do a same operation with explode outer for a phone numbers. So if I what I will get is like in this case we will get the null rows as well. So we will get the same output as an explode with extra one more line added id 3 hash b, which will have the null value in the phone number field. So this is the difference between an explode and explode outer. So we have seen three ways to explode an array. One is using an explode, and the other is an explode outer, and the other is to segregate based on the index values in a single row itself. So based on your use case and requirement, you can select any one of the approach in your real-time use case. Thanks for watching. Bye.